I'm Anne-Marie and I'd like to spend just a few minutes explaining what we at Suzuki mean by hybrid. Being Suzuki, we wanted to tell you about it in a human way, explaining what's important to you rather than providing a science lesson. So we're taking off our lab coats. Yes, that's right, chaps. Come on, lab coats off. Catch. Let's start with, what is a Suzuki hybrid? Well, as the name suggests, it means mixing two different things. In this instance, a petrol engine and an electric motor. The benefits of this? By combining the two, we can provide vehicles with excellent fuel consumption and emissions, yet with no noticeable changes in the way that you drive or manage your car. So, no fuss, nothing new to learn or different to do. You drive your car as normal. You refill its fuel as normal, just less frequently. To put the emissions reduction into perspective, in comparison to its predecessor, the latest Vitara will produce up to 42 kilograms less CO2 per year. That's the weight of 280 bananas! Or, more importantly, the amount absorbed by two 10-year-old trees in a year. How's that sound? Still with me? Okay, let's see how we do this. The great news for you is that no matter which Suzuki passenger car you choose, you will get a hybrid. That's right from our standard Ignis all the way through the Suzuki model range. The only difference is that the top of the range across carries more advanced systems befitting of its size and capability. Here, I'm going to focus on the fundamental system found in our Ignis, Swift, Vitara, S-Cross and Swift models. For a start, there's the benefits of the electric motor itself. It's designed to help the already powerful and efficient petrol engine when the engine is under stress. So this could be during acceleration or going up a hill. Once the car is cruising, the petrol engine is at its most efficient, so the electric motor cuts out. And then during deceleration, it uses the energy to recharge the battery. So, no plugging in and fewer visits to the petrol station. Then there's the electric motor's size. Being compact, it allows us to keep everything under the bonnet as small as possible, meaning we can maximize the usable space for you, your passengers, and your luggage. What's more, a compact motor requires a smaller battery, one we can hide easily in the center of the car and in the safest place possible. Linked to the size is the weight. By nature, smaller is lighter, and a key to great performing cars is keeping weight low. It's not just in terms of acceleration either. Being smaller and lighter allows us to balance the car better, creating a more fun-to-drive experience. All this at an affordable price across every model. What's not to like? That's it. Suzuki Hybrid. Nothing new to learn, nothing extra or different that you have to do, nothing to worry about. All presented without lab coats. Cool, isn't it? After all, award-winning, affordable and durable four-wheel drive vehicles have been a cornerstone of our range for many years, going right back to 1970 with the first Jimny. In a typically Suzuki manner, I will focus on what's important to you rather than giving you a lesson in engineering. If you thought you knew what four-wheel drive was for, then think again. Let's start with the key benefits of Suzuki's Allgrip system. Clearly, it's designed to provide maximum traction. But it's also designed to maximize fuel efficiency and performance in normal on-road driving situations. In essence, you have two-wheel drive for normal use, and then, when required, you have the reassurance of four-wheel drive. What's more, No matter the size of car you're looking for or what you plan to use it for, we have a model that fits you. From the compact Ignis to the dynamic Swift, the practical S-Cross to the sporting Vitara, Suzuki has you covered. So, shall we look at what we provide? Beginning with the Ignis and Swift. Nobody buys these cars to go off-roading in, but we may want them to cope with loose or slippery surfaces. In other words, it's about moving safely. An example could be pulling out of a junction on an incline in wet conditions. Your front tyres are resting on the white lines, which are naturally more slippery. So as you apply power, the front wheels lose grip. The great thing is that you don't have to select four-wheel drive. The system does it for you within the blink of an eye. In fact, the system senses slippage so quickly that there will be times when you're not even aware of the wheels slipping and just pull away from the junction. No fuss. No need to change what you normally do, just drive. How easy is that? The name of this version of the system? Allgrip Auto. Let's move to the S-Cross and Vitara. Both have more ground clearance, and the Vitara in particular is designed to cope with more off-road situations. Now, there are different circumstances that you may drive the cars in which require slightly different settings. Again, most drivers of these cars are not four-wheel drive experts, so we keep the options focused on their needs. Inside the car, the driver has a selector from which they can choose 4 options. Chaps, this isn't a table, is it? So, nothing to learn, the symbols are obvious, you just consider where you are and press the appropriate button. Most of the time, you just leave it in auto, allowing the system to work just like it does in the Swift and Ignis. Oh, I almost forgot. We named this version of the system Allgrip Select. That's it. Grip when you need it, the best possible economy and emissions when you're driving normally, and available for everyone. Now, the observant will realise that I've missed one four-wheel drive vehicle from this, a Cross. A Cross uses a separate system befitting with its additional size and capabilities called E4.